Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I'd show you guys a quick little easy project on how to felt eggs. Here are some eggs I'm making for the kids and grandkids, and I'm just starting to do the white egg part, and then I'm going to make a bunch of them, and then I'm going to decorate them in various ways. Maybe some of them are going to have little eyes and faces like this little cracked out one. Some of them will have colors and that kind of thing. So here is my core wool, and I'm just going to show you. We start off with a sphere, and then we add a little bit more wool to make an egg shape. So I'm going to use these smaller needles here with the elastics around. I've got 3 of them to make it faster. And you see the difference, they're quite smaller. They have barbs, and that's what compresses the wool, gets tangled up to, you know, itself to compress itself into like a model, or, you know, like when you're molding something. So what I do is I tear a piece of wool, a core wool off, and I don't have to pull too hard, kind of breaks where the length is, and then I'm tightly rolling up into a little bit of a ball-ish tube there, as much as I can tightly, and then I just tack it in with my needles there, and then that stays that shape. And then I just continue to work on it until I get a round ball, like snowball shape. And that's how I start. So I kind of want to get this a little bit compacted before I add my little end. Making an egg, you can make it different ways, I'm sure, but this is what technique I've been reading about. So I make the sphere, I kind of compact it up, and you can feel it, how like it's loose and squishy, and you want it to be a little bit more firm. So that's how I tell just how firm I want it to go. So here I'm just going quite fast, so then I can get a short video for you guys, but I slow down when I need to show the techniques. So here I'm just about to add, see, a nice ball. It's pretty firm but not totally, and I'm going to add some here to make the top part of the egg. So I'm just going to pin a little bit down on it so it holds, and I'm just going to wrap it around, and I'm just going to gently pull away the excess so it's not too much. I want to try to keep the eggs similar size to what I have on the side. They're not going to be all the same size. Some of them, I'm not that good yet. Some of them are really small, some of them are going to be a little bit bigger, but that's okay. So here, now I'm just felting that in with the other. I have a little thinner piece now at the top, and see how big that egg is, and it gets down to almost the same size as those 2 white ones there. So all I'm doing is using the same needles and going over and moving that egg constantly. Sometimes you can use your finger power and just kind of squeeze it as you're felting, or you can push it against the mat a little bit and use the mat instead of using your finger strength to kind of shape it as you're felting. So there's different things to play with and kind of figure out. Right here you're going to see me do kind of a squishy test just to show you guys the squishiness difference, like almost like a little marshmallow squishy test. But you'll see that I do that here to show you guys the difference from the started here felting to the one that I'm pretty much complete on the other side there. So here I want to slow down to show you how deep the needles actually go in when I'm felting. You don't have to stab them right through, and see how safe my fingers are actually when I'm not stabbing towards them. Like I got so much room really with a project like this anyway. If you get a smaller project, you learn to move your fingers quickly or you get hurt. So I just wanted to slow that down just to show you guys that how far your needles don't need to go straight through the project. You're just pushing it in and keep compressing it and keep compressing it and squishing down and down, and yeah, it just goes, it works, it goes into it itself, and that's how the animal fibers work. This is lamb, I believe. There's so many different kinds, and I do not know any good information that I could share right at this point, but I'm going to keep reading and learning more and trying to share that with you. So here it is so far. An egg is a good shape to learn how to do like dragon heads and different animal heads and pears. You start off with an egg shape for not asparagus, but oh dear, I had the plant in my mind. Vegetable, a leafy green vegetable. I can't think of it right now. Yeah. So here is the different wool. So I slowed down this again. This is from not Walmart, sorry, Michael's, and it's nice wool, but a little bag of 4 of these, exactly what I'm just holding there, is like $11-12, and then you can get a few in a bag, so about $8 for that. So in this core wool, or type of wool, this is a pink. I don't know if it's core, I don't know what it's called, but it's what I use to felt a bunch of stuff, and I've had no problems with it. I'm sure I can like brush it out and smooth it out more, and I don't mind working on it if I need to do that. So this wool, I get a 2-pound bag for $20. So the comparison of 4 little wheels to a 2-pound bag of all the colors, whatever I choose at the mill, is so you have to kind of check out your prices, I guess. And I haven't ordered online any wool yet, but I am looking forward to trying some places because I see some beautiful silky different wools. And they have that at the mill too, but just some of the places that people are ordering from look really interesting. So what I'm doing here is just covering up this white egg and putting a pink over it, so then you guys can see how I do that. If I decide to cover it with different colors, I can do dots, I can do flowers, I can do little scenery and bumblebees and whatever. I did a little egg face on the other one, and this one I'm going to do a little spiral. So I just wanted to share with you guys a fun, quick thing. If you're going to start felting, maybe this would be a really cool project to start on in the spring. Do a few for decor and all that kind of stuff. Also too, you can felt these. If you make them really dense, really hard, they're really perfect for kids to play with because they're not going to pull them apart or anything like that. They're not going to pick at them, and I think they're really great for little toys. I see lots of felted vegetables and eggs, and there's that plant I wanted to tell you about that you start off an egg shape. I can't think of the name. Anyway, so there's lots of fun little things for kids too that you can make felting. Now you can really stretch your wool. You can pull on it, twist it, and pull on it, stretch it quite a bit, and that's what I'm doing. I'm learning how far I can go with it, and the nice thing is that you can stretch it and pull it and manipulate it. So what I'm doing is trying to make a kind of a cord here a bit, and I'm going to wrap it around my egg. And I'm doing this a little bit slow so then I can show you guys how I started off. I just use a bigger needle size, and I don't know my sizes yet, guys. And I just start poking it in a little bit and moving on. I don't need to poke it all the way in. I just want it straight, and at the tip of my needle, if I'm very careful, I can kind of fix my lines if they're a little crooked. As long as I'm not forcing something, because these needles can break really easy. So that's how I do it. Just poke some of it in, and then it just holds. It holds there for me. The easiest thing. It's pretty easy medium to work with. And like paint, I just use whatever paint, you know. I'm not picky on it right now. Once maybe I get more into doing more professional stuff or something, maybe I'll have a preference. But I work with what I get, and I do what's thrifty for me, and the same thing with the wool. I'm working with what I have, and this is what I get from the mill, and I really enjoy working with it. The price is right for me, so I'm sure there's lots of different types of wools that, and I've even seen people working with like sari silk as adding it to pieces for decoration, that kind of thing. So pretty cool stuff. Lots of things you can do with this stuff. So I'm just working it, twisting it, making it into a little line around. I thought that would be the cute little spiral egg. And now that I come to the end of it, I am just going to use my 3-prong smaller finer needles and adhere it all, like just tack it all down, just pushing it in and then just really going over the egg evenly and doing the same thing as I was doing before when it was all white, and just trying to get it like that. And that is my egg. That was really fast. These are some pictures, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Tell me what you think. I thought this would be a real fun project to start off if you're interested. I know some of you liked my little Arctic fox, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. Bye!